Front pepper?
Oh yeah, thank you. Tastes like gyno. Miso's so gyno. Right? The sodium. It's not warm enough. Balenciaga. Don't ask. Are you asking because you were gonna like expose me? Or you're actually wondering? I want to be like Hassan.
Yes, have a good one.
Seven constellations up. 7 up. Remember that those streams I do about, I don't know what to call them anymore. Mobito and Vengeance. Nick, Anthony, and Paul. You killed Rin. I'm gonna make you pay. The recent developments to the story is they called me last night. On a random number, they get my phone number. They get my phone number and they call me on a random number. Thank you. And I said, hello. And he said, hey, John. And I said, yes. And he said, this is Anthony. And I don't have an Anthony in my life, so I'm like, who the fuck is that? And he said, I'm with Paul. And then I immediately remembered the man who looked me in my eyes and said, I didn't fuck her, bro. I didn't fuck her. Then he got mad and said, actually, I'm fucking her right now to embarrass me live. And I said, dude, I know who Paul is. I've met him. I met him when he was broke and not a scammer. And Anthony says, John, we think it's fucked up what happened, and she's totally crazy, and we feel totally used, and it's just the reason why, Then he goes on to tell me why he told her when she was at that house getting fucking drunk, he whispered in her ear, and she told me this. She fucked those boys up. She called me and told me this. He whispered in her ear, Zherka DM'd my girlfriend when he was with you. And I leaked on Twitter. After I heard from Jill and Anthony, I leaked on Twitter and I said, look at the date of when I talked to your fucking hoe. It was before I even met Miss PBJ. And he actually whispered that in her ear, so she went from just drinking, having fun, to just vengeance. So Anthony, you fucked up bad, dude. You fucked up bad by apologizing. Because you leaked something that I didn't even know. That snake fuck. She would have... Imagine if she just had fun at that house and didn't do a hit piece. He whispered in her ear that I got this message that basically that girl saw my crypto portfolio. Oh, wow. Because she was like bragging in her house, and I didn't even talk to her more than 10 seconds. I was with Adriana and those people. And then I said, you girls are fucking broke. And I pulled out my Coinbase. And then I guess they're impressed. And so she texted me something like crypto daddy. And I'm like, get on my podcast. That's all that I said. And that was like weeks after meeting Miss PBJ, right? Weeks after. So it's not even cheating. But in-person stuff was before I even met PBJ. If you look on the timeline of when I landed with Adriana, it's all posted, right? I don't delete anything ever. And so I'm on the phone call and I'm like, oh my God. So here's a girl out to get vengeance, and he's telling her how he got cucked by me while I was in a relationship with a girl who would just cry and say, hey, you're ignoring me, you're gonna abandon me and stuff. Totally fucking did that to get in my head. Well, it was real, but... And I didn't have all the pieces. Because when she said Beanie Boy said this about you, I said, what? I don't believe you. You lie so much. Then Beanie Boy confirmed it. On call with me. Tell me that's not the worst events all clipped up together. You know, that is just bad luck. That is just, it's actually insane how unlucky I am. And imagine the last thing I said is, you old, ugly, nobody wants you, blah, blah, the worst shit. And for like weeks she's trying to fix it, and I was being cruel, and I wish I wasn't, because then they start to believe that they're old and ugly, and they do weird shit like that. So I fucked up bad. That's not how you fucking break up with someone. I'm paying, and I'm in KONOHA. We're in Jiraiya's favorite ramen shop. I'm not just restoring my honor. These people agreed to a boxing match with me. I'm restoring their honor. You know what it's like to say I got punched by Zherka? Everyone will respect you. They were all, everyone Now I can finally say this after years of holding it in. All of Austin makes fun of that dude. And I held it in because I'm like, I met him, whatever. But everyone makes fun of that fucking pedo. She's literally in here trying to farm. I'm gonna lose my appetite. Don't type, please. If you were stable, you'd be blocked. Zherka is quite an imposing guy. I met him at TwitchCon. What the fuck does that mean? Fucking time traveler in chat. 1920s accent, dude. I'm so mad. You know I'm angry if I'm smiling, dude. Like, that's not frustration. That's rage. Why? What did she say? I have the phone vertically. Don't meme too hard because I don't want my chat liking you. Because that's the only redeemable thing, is that she's sometimes funny. Everything else is kind of sad, like who you are. Yeah, I was like, I'll get you boots if you don't fucking tarnish my name. And then as soon as she lands home, I would have been like, yeah, fuck your boots. Why am I acting like I didn't pay a lot of money, dude? I paid a lot of money. I wasn't the cool guy. I actually paid so much. Like, when you go from zero to that much, and she would beg, John, are you taking me to TwitchCon or not? John, are you taking me to TwitchCon or not? John, please, John. I said, okay, can you not afford a ticket? Right? The Wagyu thing's a lie. It was my Wagyu. I was just a fucking... Yeah. That's the only frustrating part, is the Wagyu, the jail. When you look at it, it is my fault that I have to pay. But I wanted some sympathy. What the fuck? I don't want to be Snake. Bro, you need to stop simping. It's embarrassing. I hope you learn from this experience. No, I've done this like 10 times with people. It's just haven't had that much success with it. Every e-girl I date, I do this with. I farm every second of my life. If you don't talk about real emotions, you're a coward, and your content's boring. You know, it's just boring. It's like playing Mario Kart isn't for me. I'd rather tell you guys how I'm suffering. You know, like who's fucking with me and how I'm mobilized for war. Like if I was Andrew Tate, I'd be like, ignore it. I'm a top G, I'll ignore it. I'll look cool if I ignore it. But I'm not Andrew Tate. I go to war. You know? I don't know. I'm not here to make money, go to Miami, make money. Not right now. I'm here for war. I'm here for the love of it. Oh, I almost forgot my food. That's a lot, man. I ordered too much. No way, is this for me? That's one of my favorite foods. I forget what it's called. That's the only seafood I'll have. And it's fried and yummy. And look at those bull's rolls. Let me get some. Let me see how beautiful this is. Why are the small shops so much more pretty? Look at that. Like restaurant is messy, but these shops are like, that's tight. No, none of this is fish. Just, I mean, that's deep fried, so it's not really. Like, it tastes like chicken. Why is he beefing with ice? Because he went live in front of 123 people, Miss PBJ's viewer count, right? Because she just never streams and quit the hot tub stuff. So now check this out. They said my name and my feelings were hurt. Bad. And then he said on Call to Me, Zherka, I didn't fuck her. I'm like, I don't care. Oh, she's bound to. She's a free woman. She's bound to get fucked. And he said, I said, your mom's a whatever to him. And he said, I do back shots, blah, blah, whatever he said that's like disrespectful. Then they called me just a Twitch streamer. Then they called me just a bouncer, right? And then they called me broke, even though that guy's ex-girlfriend only DM'd me because she saw my Coinbase. What? And you know what he said on the call, though? Anthony's so funny. He's like, yeah, and she called you crypto daddy, but you're just new. I've been doing this. I'm the crypto guy. And I'm like, what? Who is this hoe? And he's like, I know you know her. And I'm like, you know how many girls I talk to? Right? This is randomly. My producer would be like, John, these girls don't really like me. You have to say on Twitter DMs that you want them on the podcast and stuff. And so for the longest time, I'm like, who's he thinking about? Then he said Adriana in an elevator with me, and three of us went up into his apartment. Or when he wasn't there, and she lied about it. She's like, oh, there's no men here. And then he's like, and then I saw Adriana in an elevator with Zherka on Twitter. So he felt cucked. Paul felt cucked because of the Emily thing. And Miss PBJ heard the story from me of cucking him. I was like, he's a good guy, but I think he doesn't like me because I accidentally cucked him. But if he called me and said, hey, bro, I just DM'd Emily to come to my thing. Can you not bring her to your hotel? And I'm like, okay. I'm not trying to fucking embarrass you for a fucking girl. Yeah. Unfortunate. Shit like this only happens to me, bro. XQC Misgift, everyone wants to see this. I'm finding out about YouTubers. I'm like, I didn't even know you're a YouTuber. I thought you were just a dude I met at a party. And they're like, get his ass. How many people hate this guy? I thought I was hated. Jeez. Anyways. That's my anime story. Can't help but feel embarrassed. This is what my best friend said. If nobody saw it and it was 100 viewers, why did you shed light on it? And I said, my ego. I feel so phony if I'm the only one who remembers it. You know? It's like hiding. Because then people would be like, once in a blue moon, they'd be like, hey, why didn't you tell us about this? I thought you were transparent, John. And you know what's funny is I heard from a friend of theirs that their friendship is broken. Anthony and Paul are okay right now, but Nick is like, they're all blaming Paul for this. They're all ruining their friendship. It's perfect. Those two boys are talking to everyone about it, and Paul's pretending it's not happening. It's so fucking brilliant. Juicy. Someone's banned? Who cares? It's like a 24-hour ban. All homosexuals get 24-hour bans. Kidding. Damn, this is a lot of food. I still can't chew it though. It's so hard. Balenciaga, Trump hoodie, and Air Maxes. Weirdest outfit. I didn't think I'd go live though. Why are you not sharing with us? Okay. They're a little on the fat side though. How much you spend on food? Like $160 a day. I don't eat it all. I just save it for like by the end of the week I have heaps of leftovers and stuff. But it depends if I'm manic or not. You know, sometimes I go manic and I barely eat. You know, like my brothers don't think I'm they think I have serious anger and stress because I fluctuate, you know. Like sometimes I'll punch my couch and be like, "Ooh, there's no pop to the punch," and I panic that I'm weak and I start fucking gorging. I'm like, "Oh, I need to be big. I need to be," and then I'm punching too hard, and I'm like, you know, I miss breathing. I don't have anger and stress. You know what I love about my story? It is just a man battling liberalism. Like, if you think about the most liberal thing you could do is what just happened to me. I'm not trying to sensationalize it. It's just we have nothing else to talk about when I'm going through it. You know, thinking about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, straight up. I can't wait because there's something they're forgetting, right? What is this sauce? This is so good. Wow. No, I've been using chopsticks since like 8 years old. I'm actually really good. I'm gonna switch techniques too. Like I grew up on anime, bro. This is so delicious. Watch this. No, I'm embarrassed. Okay, I'm gonna eat half of it because I'm full. He eats the tails? Of course. Bottom feeder food. I might have to get it to low box. Every time my chest starts going faster, I get anxiety. And then I can't eat. Like, have you ever been about to eat a whole meal and you get a text message, hey, let's fuck. And your stomach drops and you go, oh, I'm so nervous. And you can't eat? It's the same thing. And I go, we're gonna fuck? Oh, I better get ready. I'm a joke. It's a Joker time. Jingle bell. My life is nothing but a comedy. It's jingle bell time. Don't make me laugh, bro. I think I caught something. I just remembered Paul, Anthony, and Nick. I'll take it off, bro. You want the jacket off? Stop guilt tripping. And the shoes I cannot throw away, bro. They're cozy. They're my socks. And I have one pair coming still from like 2 months ago. Fuck. $1,200 sneakers is a rip-off, though. But I was used to spending $300, so I didn't even like those Jordans. I like my Balenciaga sneakers, but I'll still remind people it's evil. Filler. Genetically, I would never get filler, bro. I'm not ugly. Only ugly people get filler. Like, if you're born without lips, it means God doesn't want you to kiss people. I might be the only conservative on earth that is pro filler. I want all women to have it. I love that dick sucking look. You know what I mean? You need it. Every single one of you needs it. Unless they have like real lips, which is never. The song is banned, yay! What do you want me to do? I'm surprised Hassan's never been banned for being like a fucking retard. Twitch is tolerant. What's our viewer count? Who wants to see Ice get KO'd? You should fuck Ice's ex. Yeah, she used to like me, but now it's weird. Now it's like, plus I'm not that into her. I mean, she's kind of like not my type. Plus, isn't it like if one person is leaked for not, it's not a meme. Like everyone knows they have gonorrhea. Wouldn't every partner they're with have it as well? Not that she has it, but I'm saying like, if you've even had it for a bit, that's kind of like, you know what I'm trying to say? Because I used to wonder, I'm like, why does Paul only fuck the ugly chicks in town? Why? And then the girls told me. A lot of the podcast girls told me. It's because like the hot girls know about his STDs and stuff. And a lot of them don't like the scam thing because they're like, that money doesn't last. Like, you can't just scam again. Good one. Can't finish this one. I left half of it. Should have cheated. No, lesson learned here is when I dump someone, I'm never going to call them ugly, old, or any of that cruel shit. I'm just going to be like, hey, man. Well, I tried the hey, man 10 times. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. And I shouldn't have been liking and talking to like women on Twitter to piss her off. I know she got this guy fucked up. The same guy talking shit about her. What a world we live in, man. There is a gift from all this, is that Austin, Texas will never be the same. You know, everyone will say, you know what Zherka's known for? Well, there's one time where this guy memed on call with him and made fun of him and said that he fucked his mentally ill ex during her vengeance path, her war path. And then so Zherka met up with him. Mm-hmm. John, if I ever met you in public, I would drop to my knees and start sucking. Anthony, I didn't know you're in chat. That's not going to save you. Apologizing and quivering. That's what he sounded like on the phone. And I'm the kind of guy, if you know who I am, every apology I accept, and it's over. Except that one. You know. You know what's the most evil thing I did this whole thing? Jeez, I'm dying. The most evil thing I did is when I watched the stream and they tuned into me, I was just smiling because I knew it would build their confidence. I knew they were going to do that because it was too late by then. And if I was angry, they would have slowed it down. They'd have been like, But I was like, oh. Having my high school experience at 28 is wild. You know what I mean? What is this chat? It's just emails. Don't do that. What's the viewer count? Are we still dead, streamer? I should go home. Nice. Do Asian people not eat desserts? Do you miss Raj podcasts? Yeah, I miss fucking every girl on that fucking cast. I'm kidding. I said no to all of them. I should have done it. Would have been more content. Go live and talk about everyone. Hey, Jordan, your friend DM'd me. She wants to throw me ass. I said I'm busy, but eventually I'll get around to it. Like, yeah, Brandon might come. I have to fly him out though. And then how do we do it? After I finish this arc, do I allow him to go to the same parties I go to, or do I banish him and say you're never allowed to be around me? Do I forgive him after for talking shit? Or should I say we're always going to do it every time I see you? The old me would be the banish me. Yeah, I'll forgive him when the mill gets 10 mil. When the clip gets 10 mil, excuse me. What's your thoughts on gay people? I've got gay friends. I don't really approve of the lifestyle because I feel like if you think about it, yeah, like if you think about it, it's against the Bible, you know. So I don't approve of my lifestyle either. But I've cleaned up like 80% of my life. You know, it's just the vengeance thing I have to kind of clean up, and I can't do it. I'm not ready for that part. That's beautiful. Wow. Looks like a lot of food for later. I don't have friends because anytime my friends hit me up, I go, "Do you stream now?" And they go, "No." And I go, "I don't want to chill." Fuck. If we're not talking about YouTube and streaming, no thank you. If I can talk about football. Did you catch the game last night? No, I didn't, bro. I'm plotting on my billion dollar success path. You know what's the scariest part? The minute you hit over $280,000 in your bank account is the minute you become lazy. You see how specific that flex was? 320 with crypto. Let's go. And now all into Miami. Let's go. Oh, I have to pay. I have to pay by phone? Voila. Cigarettes is what we need. And tiny liquor. My name's not Adolf. Why is it dog bag? Dreaming of a white Christmas. You're in the hood. Every hood is my hood. Right? That's my thug at. What up, thug? Okay, let's grab some cigarettes and tiny liquor bottles. Oh, thank you. Wow. And can I have your number? I'm trying to blow your back out. I'm trying to cuddle. She's so sweet. You know who we're gonna see, chat? I'm flying to Dallas and we're gonna see Cup of Chai and then Sabrina and get all these e-girl stuff out of the way. And just to show you guys cope. Okay? And I'm gonna be clowning Ice and everyone with these girls. It's great. And then Texas, rainy content, and then Miami. And then, yeah, I was supposed to do this years ago, but I just wanted money. Now I got time, cuh. Excuse me. You know Ice Poseidon? I want to knock his ass out. Yeah, that's right. Paul, I'm coming for you, Paul. I'm not Brandon Hampton or Buckingham. I am Jon Zherka of Zherka tribe. All my cousins are like me. All my brothers are like me. We don't allow people like you guys to damage our lives. I'm gonna show you Albanian. Just stop the fucking car for a sec, bro. Oh, it's my turn to walk. Honk, I dare you. I dare you to honk. I dare you to honk. Cigarettes I'm gonna grab a coffee. He's not even in Austin. Yeah, they keep telling me they're trying to fly out. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be talking about it for a year straight, you know? Like, really, my chat forgets and I don't, right? But every few seconds, someone will type in my chat, knockout ice. And I'll be like, oh, thank you for the content reminder. I need 10 million views for all the people you've scammed. This is my gift to you. Paul Poseidon, a man who uses steroids and is still anorexic. How the fuck is that possible? How the fuck are you still anorexic if you're juicing? It's so fucking weird. Gonorrhea Paul. Is that too long of a lineup, or should we go to the next one? Bro, it will be golden. Yeah. The worst case scenario is if I do it off camera. That's his worst nightmare. On camera, I'm gonna be a lot more clip conscious of him getting clipped, and clipped while I'm clipping him. He's getting clipped. I'm gonna clip his chin so hard. Imagine agreeing. He even agreed. He's like, yeah, we'll do a boxing match. No backing down now. I am the Akatsuki. You know what's funny is all my life, all my life, there's been something missing. And the only thing that's ever kept me going is searching for a thing worth fighting for. And that thing changes a lot, but the fight doesn't. The fight is always against the same type of evil, you know? And it's like, I don't know. It just feels like the never-ending cycle. And for the first time, I'm happy about it because I'm not doing it alone. I'm recording all of it, so I don't feel crazy. I used to do this shit offline, and that shit was dark. That was a sad life, you know? But doing it with my army joining this path, this war path, it feels so, it's comical. It's like corny, you know? I like it. There's this cornball aspect to doing this, you know? Like this cringy, corny thing that's like, makes it a memory. Because it could have either been the memory they instill in my head or the memory I instill in all of our heads, you know? Now it's about controlling the narrative. And to control the narrative, you just have to be authentic. Meaning, if you're a knight, you have to slay serpents. You gotta slay the serpents if you're a knight, or else you're not a true knight. You understand me? She wants you to fight for her. Yeah, but she's stupid if she wants that because she got dumped bad. You know, it's like not really about you, bro. You're like just a child in this. I mean, yeah, you can take it that way where like you feel wanted, but at the end of the day, you got dumped and the text speak for itself. I'm trying to protect you after you got dumped and you get drunk and do all that. Ridiculous. Why? And not dumped for no reason. I'm not a fucking animal. For a good reason. Like a million chances. And then a big chance. I'm not a harsh guy. You know, I wasn't really looking for a reason to split, like how people say it. I'm not a fucking, like I have no friend, bro. I have a phone I talk to. John and Dunkel made up. No, I might, you guys don't know. I said after TwitchCon, if my friends don't come to TwitchCon train and those people miss, then it's over. And I didn't know that no one's coming. And it was a shithole collaboration. I was just with the fucking losers of the internet. You You know, the 100 viewer Andes, the people who never made money on the internet, just the absolute low lives. I was like, you know what? Now that TwitchCon's over, I can finally be myself. So if Dunkel gets out of line in person, I'm not trying to go to another TwitchCon, dude. I want to... Not that you even get banned for stuff like this. I remember Train like slapped someone, I remember, at a convention. Nothing happens. It's like... But, yeah, I'm tired of disrespect. Okay? Your words are violence to me. Oh, it was Byron, right? I forget that. Yeah, Canada gets cold, but if I say that, people call me a bitch because this side of Canada is really warm. The other side is like, they actually have snow. But I love Canada because it's so classy here, man. Women are not whores here, not even out of spite, none of that. They're like, the hoes here are so, you know how much research you have to do to find out she's a hoe. It's like unreal. It's like, I mean, there are a lot of hoes, but I'm saying their optics are not. It's still a liberal city, but their optics are not like that. You know what I mean? You got to do a bunch of research. All right? Yeah, I'm picking it up right now. Mom. So, about a pack of Pall Mall Smooth. Ice.
It's Pall Mall?
Yeah. Oh. I'm coming for you.
It's not a cigarette.
No? Okay. I'm gonna KO Ice Poseidon. Okay? Have a good day. You know Ice Poseidon?
Sorry?
Ice Poseidon? I'm gonna KO him. Oh, I'm coming for you, Paul. Zherka of all people. You know, there's a reason why no one would have responded to her DMs besides you. It's like, since you met me, you're like, oh, he's just an angel. He's miscalculated so bad. All you had to do is not go live. Sorry about that. Here? In Price Mart. Yeah, there's this famous person. I do Twitch, right?
Oh.
So I'm in front of 100,000 people. We make like millions of dollars and stuff.
Oh.
And there's this guy named Ice Poseidon. He has a dead career because he has gonorrhea, STDs. Yeah, and I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna KO him unconscious.
Just be careful, brother.
Yeah, be careful of his gonorrhea.
You don't want to get your hands damaged.
Oh, it's okay.
Blood.
It's okay. Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I know somebody punched a guy out in Scotland.
He was Hampton, yeah.
At age.
Yeah.
The guy punched him and he took his blood in it and he was infected.
No, he dated Kimmy, but he has gonorrhea. Yeah, you too. I don't need the luck. Don't say that. Coming for you, Paul. Paul. I'm coming for you, Paul. He's 180 pounds soaking wet. 180 roids. My high school weight. That's beautiful. You're 180, eh? I'm 260, but I hit like 400. I hit fucking hard, man. Oh. Like, your best bet is to go a lot of rounds with me and gas me out from the cigarettes, right? But no one will actually go rounds with me because I'm cracking hard. You don't want to be in there with me. Paul, coming for you. I know you tune into every stream. I've been told that. He puts me on the TV and he sits there and he thinks to himself, another Hampton. And the best part is I'm living in Austin. So by the time I'm done, I might just hook up with every single girl and tell them to stay away from him. I might just do that. I might do the most evil cock blocking routine. I used to do this in Granville, where I'm like, I'm not talking to you if you talk to that guy. And I'll tell it to girls I just met that same day. And they're like, oh, I don't want to lose Zherka. So I might just do that. Hey, you want to be on my podcast? No, you can't chill with that guy, actually. And yo, why is everyone pressuring me for that podcast? Like, take your Latinos, like, you haven't invited me. Bitch, I haven't even done one. I'm like, just fucking DMing. Don't get gonorrhea? No, tell it to Jill. I'm fine, dude. I'm staying above. Wild stuff. Imagine those guys calling me last night apologizing like bitches and start calling her crazy. And I'm like, yo, you guys know that it's even as evil as she is to me, it still pisses me off when you talk shit about her. I'm not above that. I'm still human. Don't do that. I'm coming for you guys. Yeah, Latina who bullied the viewer. Exactly. Where the hell is the store? John's like the last guy on Twitch I'd want to fight. I wouldn't want to fight me neither. You know what's funny though? It's 3 of them versus 1 of me. So it's don't put your money on me. You know, I'm just one man. Like, if you want to make money, put everything in CX coin. Imagine taking a man's, how you say, e-soul and corrupting it. Oh my God. I mean, the person who's really to blame is these people's parents. Like, her parents are not in her life, dude. Like, how did they not know what she gets up to? You'd think she'd tell them. Mom, I made another mistake. Mom, I keep getting used, Mom. Except by me. I'm going to heaven. 1 in the chat. And fucking rat. Oh, I wasn't trying to be with her. She has baggage and, bro. Who cares about the dating? You went live saying my name. Are you out of your mind, you backtracking fucking liberal cunt? All that making out with dudes has fried your brain, actually. I am coming for you guys. This is fifth day, chat? The obsession of war. I don't lose arguments. I don't lose arguments about food if you don't like the same food as me, let alone something like this. All my life, I said I need to avoid this moment because I don't want to look like a bully. But I can't look like a bully because it's a scammer. It's the first time I'm getting the Medal of Honor, and I'm gonna be perceived as a hero. But really, we're just using one villain to take out another, and then Miskip and them are rewarding me for throwing a party. This is actually so funny. Gonna be a lot. I want to say it on Miz's stream too and be like, hey, we're reacting to it. Matt is like, yeah, I owe you one, man. And he leaked Matt's DMs. That snake oil salesman. slithering snake. So, this woman's following me. Nick is escaping to Japan. Hey, I used to live in Yokohama, Odaiba, Saitama, outside of town, Shinjuku, Akihabara. I think I'll go to Japan again and stay at let's go to Keia's penthouse. Yeah, I think I'll book. If they go to Japan, I'll go to Japan. There's 10 downtowns I know real well. I know the train system well. Hell yeah, I'll make it a whole documentary. Nick, if you go to Japan, Zherky is coming. We want to collab. Nick, you want some gyoza buns with Zherky? You want to go to Fuji-Q with me on the roller coaster? Do you know? Imagine fucking with me when I have all this money, lawyers, airplane tickets. Let's go. We could go to the Antarctic ice wall. I'll never stop. Nick, I want to go to Japan. And you know, Anthony on the phone call is like, Zherka, I here's what we do. We go live and we say we're sorry because we disrespected you and we made you look bad and you have an image to uphold. And I said, Anthony, it's beyond that. And he said, what do you mean it's beyond that? And I'm like, you're going to do it in person. He said, what? You're never going to see me in person. I never go out. I swear to God, he said this. I never go out. I literally never go out. I'm getting a job in a new city. You're never going to see me. And then I'm like, then what are you so worried about? And he's like, well, it's just, we can do it live. And he's like, I roll, I do jiu-jitsu, I'm a trained martial artist, my family is police, I'm very well trained, I can fight, I just don't want to over a girl that's stupid and crazy. And did you call her stupid? Wait, the weirdest phone call of my life. That was a good impression of him though. I thought I was just a bouncer. Like, what are you so rattled for? I knew it was evil when I was tuning in and I was just smiling. New teeth smile. Because I knew it's going to get them cocky if I'm in a nice mood. But I'm really downloading information. Saving file and turning that pedophile PDF Paul into the greatest internet meme of all time. Yeah. Anthony, Nick, and Paul. By the way, tomorrow I'm getting a tattoo of their names on my shoulder. So we're going to cover it because I'm getting more ink there. But just for this. Just for the lore. I'm not even trying to get views out of this part. I'm just trying to save it into my files. In the future, I can talk about this on a podcast and say there's 3 guys who fucked with me. I'm going to cover the tattoo, obviously. Because I'm getting something on my shoulder. But before that, my buddy, one of my best friends does ink, and he's gonna hook it up. So I just have to actually go all the way there, Pitt Meadows. Yes. Would be great if you took Paul's money and gave it back to the people who scammed. Yeah, take back what? He's 110,000. Wow, bro. Wow, that's a lot of money, bro. But I didn't work for it. I just scammed for it. Fraud. I can't wait till XCC reacts to it. He hates that guy. Guess what's in here? Guess what's in here? You hear that, Paul? guess. It's a med kit. I ain't playing around. Oh, I haven't had to be ghetto in so long, man. Only takes a ghetto ratchet girl to make me ghetto. Isn't that weird? Like, Jill's the girls you see on Maury or like Jerry Springer. What the fuck am I doing? And I feel like I don't deserve anything better, so like, nah, it was just her humor. Like, her jokes is the only reason I stuck around. She's a funny girl, but the funniest thing she ever did is trapping these 3 gazelles for me. I was starving for content. I was like, wow, do I forgive her? No. You know what I mean? You say no to ratchet pussy, juicy Zherka can't. You are not her father. Yeah, except during sex. That was the weird part. And I loved it. We were getting weird, actually. We're getting... Repent. Right? It was like some don't tell the police roleplay. I don't know. It's comedy, dude. This is all jokes. I would never say that. Why don't you meet up with Trainwrecks when he's in Vancouver? Is he? Oh yeah, he is here. Yeah, I mean, we can go. He's like 15 minutes away. He might be mad because I had a phone call with Miz and they don't like each other. So, and the way they see it as traitor, like they both got me on banned on Twitch, so I'm not really allowed to pick sides, even though Trains helped me out way more. But I just know my dad would tell me, he'd be like, hey, if Miz got you unbanned, you don't just toss him aside. And I tried to get them both to talk to each other, and Train bit my head off. And then I called him a Democrat, and then we blocked each other, and now we're cool again. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. I don't mind leaking that because Train and I have had a million fights online on podcasts, so you guys know how like cringe it is. Like, because I'm too extreme for my political views, and he wants to hear out the other side, and he wants to be all center, and that's the only thing that bothered me about him, because I know he's my MAGA soulmate. What's the drama between Train and Miz? That's a long story, but it was like that crazy sex stuff. Well, it goes deep in. It's too long to even explain. If you miss one detail, both of them hate you forever, so there's no point. No, it wasn't over gambling. Like, let's be fair. A lot of people who say that is like, if you knew the behind the scenes, they've been going at Train since gambling didn't exist. Like, his mental health was at a low for years. Like, these people were bullies, man. You have no idea what it's like to be an ape, trapped at a computer, not being able to do anything, and just being toyed with, where they can take away your hopes and dreams and livelihood with a single button for years. And he endured. I even talked to Matthew about that privately, and yeah. I mean, I would have Train on my streams right before it happened, and I would 20% battery. I would say, Train, why does everyone go at you? As in, like, to try and put it out there for the LSF. Like, guys, chill out. I was like, man, I wish I was kind of a bigger channel so I could actually tell these guys chill the fuck out, but yeah. The problem is you have to always move with. You can't be the nice guy. You have to put fear in people's hearts. That's the only way you get loyalty out of them. Doing what Train did was fucking stupid. He should have been at war since day one instead of like all those punches on his chin. The chin gets weaker over time, so, you know? Like, I still remember the most safe I ever felt in the city was the most offensive I was, where I'd fight anyone on Granville Street, and then people would be like, okay, not that guy, he's too eager for a fight, let's fight the other bouncer. And then I'll start avoiding a lot of fights because people are like, he's clocked in, like he's put in a lot of work on that street, like everyone knows Zherka. And the minute you start like, just go home, bro, the minute you start doing that shit, everyone texts each other, that bouncer's soft, Zherka's soft. You could talk about fucking his girl in front of his audience and he won't do shit, you know? You miscalculated big time. Yeah, I'm gonna change the whole hierarchy of Austin. This is the one thing I'll be known for in Austin. On YouTube, I'll be known for other stuff though, but Austin, I hate how I had to stop all of my projects for this, you know? I mean, I kind of love it too. I like war. I really do, because I'm calculated. I'm not like Hampton. I know exactly how to win on all fronts without getting in trouble. John, I heard from Jill's mom that you are schizo. Yeah, if that's true, then why'd she let her go on all those trips with me? They were just fine taking the money. The weirdest thing their family said was I didn't pay for one ticket. It was like a $200 ticket. As in, like, I'm supposed to cover, out of $65,000, I'm supposed to cover every penny. Like, yo, be grateful, dude. People like that are so scary. Like, your exes didn't pay for shit, bro. She was telling me she would her ex would be like, I'll Venmo you back type shit. Like, don't act like you had that life, bro. Okay? Unless it's some dude trying to use you up from fucking FaZe Clan or whatever the fuck, or gamer, or, but don't act like you had someone as nice as me. And I was really more desperate. I needed to travel. I needed to travel with someone funny. And they weren't even funny. They were just mean. Yeah. No, yeah. Anytime I said get your own ticket, it would be tears. It was like, you take me to TwitchCon. And you know me, I don't like to hear bitching. I was like, but she did a lot for me too. Like, the sweetest thing is that for like 5 weeks she was trying to fix it, and I was just cruel. So that's why I felt like, damn, this could have been so avoidable if I just fixed it and we broke up on some other note, not on a stupid, bad note. If we broke up on a mature note like last time, shoulda, woulda, coulda. The problem is, women who compete with their man, they're men, right? Like, is he better than me? I better do something. I am better than you. What the fuck? Like, I'm not better than you because you're you. I'm better than you because I'm better than everyone. Like, in a couple of years, you're gonna be seeing me in Ferraris. Where are you gonna be? Here we go. No, I'm not capping about 65K. She didn't pay it down. It was like fucking 10 trips. There's so many detour trips. There's so many last minute adjustments that were even more. fucking $300 dinners and stupid shit that I never used to do. But I was just happy that I was like out of the house. I got a pack of Pall Mall Smooth because I'm KOing Paul. Yeah, I'm KOing Paul's ass. I'm gonna KO him right on the gonorrhea. Thank you. I'm gonna knock out Ice Poseidon. Danke. No.
Thank you.
I said much of a winter fortune. It surely means that I don't know. I smoke at a gas station and chat with the boys and chat. The blicky. I feel no chance you KO Ice. It's gonna look like that. See that? Oh, right, he's clinically autistic. How unfortunate. I forgot about that lab test. Oh. Stop typing one. Should we do more IRLs? I'm gonna IRL a lot more because I kind of miss walking around and venting. Okay, before you make it here, don't move, guys. How do we do this? If I leave my phone here, will it fall? Damn it. Hey, Paul. I am coming for you, Paul. My name is Jon Zherka of the Jon Zherka clan. You've interrupted my 1 million subscriber plan, but you've also fast-tracked me into the right superstardom. Dankeschön. Oh! Lone Wolf is coming for you, Paul. Oh! Knock you out. Paul. They eat you out, Paul. That's my tongue. The wrong way. You know, a lot of people saying I'm on drugs and stuff like that. For 3 weeks, I haven't had even a drop of liquor. So imagine when I'm back on. If I'm like this sober, you're in trouble, dude. Hey, you're in so much fucking trouble. 1 in the chat for a quick knockout. 2 for punishment. Balenciaga with my... Earth and water. You'll find plenty of both down there, Paul. Rule 1 of the internet. Don't fuck with me. I'm a nice guy. How do you know that my battery's low? John, how do you not have friends? You're always surrounded by people. They're fucking annoying, dude. How do you have friends if you're always annoyed? Can't even have a girlfriend. She's so fucking annoying. How do people stay around other humans, dude? Like, teach me. I want to. It's healthy, but it's also like, yo, are they ever gonna stop talking about pizza rolls and stupid shit? Are we ever gonna talk about Epstein? You remember the scene in Troy where he drags his victim home? Not home, to the beach. Beaches of... I'll carve Agamemnon in the stone. I will grind your bones into dust. I remember that movie. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. You're Achilles, Ice is Hector. That is so true. But Jill ain't no Briseis. As a virgin priestess? Come on, dude. Come on. You're setting me up for that one. Like, come on, the virgin priestess. Dude, they were a really hot couple, if you think about it. The warlord and she was innocent. Oh, I guess that's the dynamic. Like, pure and evil. Yeah, I get it. Oh, that is a nice romance. I guess Anakin, Padme, and them two are... And Twilight. With Edward Cullen. You know, I'll never admit this, but I love Twilight, dude. Like, when I first saw Twilight... This girl, she poked at me and she's like, in high school, she's like, you remind me of someone from Twilight. I'm like, which one? And I thought it was going to be the heavy Chad and stuff like that. And she's like, no, when you're mad, Zherka, your eyes, look at this guy. His name is Jasper. And she gave me the fucking blonde cuck, liberal looking fuck. She gave me Jasper of all the vampires. And I'm like, what about the werewolf kid? Can I be Taylor Lautner? And she's like, no. Look at his eyes when he's mad. And I was like, bro, it's a fucking Anglo cuck. He looks nothing like me. And she's like, no, look at his eyes. I'm like, bro, they were vegetarian vampires. The only vampire lore that was super based, and it turned into an anime, which was like, the way I imagined it when I read, this is like the first novel I read, Darren Shan, was my favorite novel. Cirque the Freak. And they turned it into an anime when I'm an adult, and I'm like, I don't want to see that shit. And then I was sent it by my older brother, and the characters look identical to how I imagined them. For the first time in my life, I was like, they nailed it. And then they made a movie of it in Hollywood, and it was the gayest shit I've ever seen. And they ruined Darren Shan forever. And one of the characters in it, he's a tiny, small man, right? They call him Tiny, but his real name is Destiny. Des Tiny. That's his full name. And so I always think of that guy, because this is my high school experience on Twitch, and it reminds me of reading this high school novel. And Ezra was the snake boy. Nobody knows this book. That's the only book I read, and this book called Boy Toy. This book called Boy Toy is about a student fucking his teacher, and I read it in high school, and they left it in the library, and I went to the third quarter of the book, and she's like, and then I taught him how to make love, and then I taught him how to fuck. And I'm like, usually it's the other way around. But that's the only books I read in high school. And Bionicle. Dude, your teeth are uncanny valley as fuck. Thank you. It really suits me. My mom don't like it. My mom's like, your teeth are bricks. I felt so bad for some of my buddies who were messaging me. They're like, dude, I want to get them. And I know these guys have minimum wage jobs and shit. So I was like, nah, bro, I regret it. Don't do it. Because then, but then they searched up how much. And they're like, oh. And then they're like, I'm going to get extra shifts at work and shit. And I'm like, it's not really going to do much for you, bro. You have to already be a stud to have them. Kidding. I didn't like them at first, but they don't look that bad. Yeah. Link up with Sneeko. Yeah, Sneeko said he'll bring me to Kanye headquarters with Nick. I'm down. Burning through battery. I'm gonna go live at home in 10 minutes. How do you deal with having so much more money than your friends? I don't deal with it in a bad way because they don't work 30-hour shifts. They're lazy people. They smoke weed, right? And yeah, it's not like I was scammed for it. I busted ass. I think I was the number one most hardworking streamer on Twitch because I didn't just not talk during 30 hours. I was high energy for most of it. So I think it was me, Felix, and then Train. Or no, me, Train, Felix. Did Gavin actually do that? No shot. Gavin McGinnis. I haven't heard that name in a while. If you did drugs, you would have murdered someone. No, I've never been to jail, bro. I've never been out of control. I've been put in drunk tanks when I was sober for fighting, but that was them starting it. Cut it out! See how he lowers his fucking speed when I say that? Yeah, obviously a desktop stream, dude. I owe you guys a lot. I see the offline stuff you guys donate. I like that. Keep that up. Hey, John, I know you're going through a lot. No, I'm just pretending for donos. Donate for honesty. My lips aren't that big. I look like Mr. Potato Head. sick battery. %, not bad. Paul! Anthony! Nick! I'm coming. It's my anime. Have a drink. Porridge. These guys gonna call the security on me if I sit here? Love ya, John, going to school. Dude, drop out and go viral right now. 10%. Okay. My Coke. I'll say enough of that Diet Coke shit. You know what's weird about a breakup live is how many girls DM you. I've never done this. And it's like the ultimate magnet. A million DMs saying, hey, you can stay at my place for a bit. You shouldn't do this. You should calm down. And I'm like, what do you want? Some vengeance, dick? Is that what you want? You know? Prove it. Or it means I have to meet them, but okay, I'll do it. If I was gay, I'd marry John. No, you wouldn't. Exposed. Are we lagging here? Okay, guys, I'll see you home. Okay? Might intro and shower during the intro. Gunshots. Fuck, not again. Do you have advice for getting bullied at work? Dude, your name is Jon _Zherkler. You should be bullied. You're a psyop. All right, boys, I'll see you very soon. War.